Up front, TikTok has been taking down or muting a lot of our videos within minutes of them being posted. If you're seeing this video and it's muted, you can also find it on our YouTube and Facebook.
You know what's also weird on TikTok? They deleted the hashtag presets for the words resist and resistance. If you manually type them in, it won't create a clickable tag in the video. What's also weird is how when we post videos now, they instantly say community violation for about a minute before unfucking themselves. Anyway, what's up, fam of Liberty and everyone else watching this video who isn't following our channel for some bizarre reason? It's your new best friend, Big Sarge, aka Admin Tim, founder of the Sons of Liberty. If you're new to this channel, then let me go ahead and get this out of the way so you know exactly where I stand. Donald Trump is a convicted felon, admitted sexual predator, failed businessman, no stranger to bankruptcy with his daddy's money, has a small mushroom pee-pee, cheats on his wives, and was a good friend of pedophile king Jeffrey Epstein. He's also such a terrible leader that he got impeached twice and couldn't even lead an insurrection. And the people that he picked for his cabinet are the worst ever, because that's literally the only people left that will work for this stupid fuck. Now that you know where I stand on things, maybe consider following the channel if you're still here after you watch this video. Tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, November 26th. Admin Jen will be talking about being married to a MAGA cultist and how that's impacting her life and her mental health, and what resources are available to people in a similar situation. I might be doing some Star Citizen streaming this weekend. My daily driver, the Carrack, is finally getting its cargo doors and blast shield. Patch 4.0 is on the PTU, and it's now IAE week. I know a lot of that's gibberish to a lot of you, but if you play Star Citizen, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. On that note, some of you have asked me about the game and whether or not you could play with me, and the answer is yes, a number of Fam of Liberty people play with me. Admin V spends a lot of time on TikTok, and one of the conversations happening on that app is about male loneliness and who's responsible for it. Independently of Admin V opening this conversation up in the admin chat, I was already planning to talk about this. Funny how that works out sometimes. I actually did a video earlier about a film script involving a lonely guy who buys a sex robot. You can find it in our channel history. Well, maybe not on TikTok since they keep taking our shit down, so fuck the Chinese Communist Party. But if for YouTube, right there. The ladies in our admin chat would like me to remind you that they get lonely too. There's a reason that Admin V has about 40 million hobbies. She was chasing that sweet dopamine of learning to do something new. Her current hobbies are knitting, crocheting, writing, junk journaling, reading excessively. The lady admins also want me to tell you that if they are lonely, they don't get mad at men for something that they perceive as their problem. For some reason, men seem to blame women when they're lonely. Weird, right? Men have been taught that the only acceptable form of intimacy is sex. The lady admins can only assume that they want mother types that they can fuck. Me personally, I have a terrible relationship with my mom, and I'm going to shut my mouth because there's a lot on the subject of motherfuckery that I could say that I'm just not gonna, because Shit Talk already hates our channel and I only cut exactly one video, which is why this video is in vertical format. Emotionally mature women find intimacy in deep friendships. They spill their secrets and their recipes in group chats. Girl talk. They hug each other, tell each other they love them after a dinner of margaritas and tacos where they've all talked about their work, their kids, their relationships, and how to win at life. And from my perspective, and women, you should absolutely correct me if I'm wrong here, because I'm not about to mansplain certain things, but in my experience, I found that satisfying and pleasing a woman in that certain kind of special way, the big O, is a lot easier when you've got a trusting connection. And I say that because I just talked about men thinking that the only form of intimacy is sex. Now, emotionally mature men can do all those things that women are doing too. Admin Matt, Admin Doug, and I are here for each other and our lady admins in our group chat. But you have to develop that emotional maturity. You can't just say, women don't like me, it's their fault, like some cardboard incel hiding on 4chan. If you're lonely, ask yourself, what can I do to change my life? And no, it isn't getting six-pack abs or earning a six-figure income. Women could give two shits about that. Maybe start by taking a shower, not being creepy, actually learn what women like and don't like, maybe stop getting offended and offensive when women explain about the man or the bear in the woods. I mean, let's be real, fellas. If thousands of women don't like you, then you are the lowest common denominator in that equation. And before you start charging me in the comments, yes, we know that not all women are emotionally mature. I have an ex-wife whose voice is like fucking nails on a chalkboard, and that was before we got divorced. The difference between emotionally immature women and emotionally immature men is that emotionally immature women aren't idolizing a man who committed a mass shooting because they were lonely. Emotionally immature women aren't voting to take away voting rights from men because things were better when they had fewer rights. and Admin V told me that I specifically need to say this. Emotionally immature women give themselves bangs when they are sad or get an unfortunate tattoo that they will regret in 20 years. Don't shoot the messenger. So we're focusing on men with this discussion. When you ask yourself what you can do to change your life, we recommend volunteering to help others or develop a complex hobby, make connections with people outside of your house. I read a lot, play in a band, cosplay, play D&D, make movies. 2 of our lady admins read books and talk to them about others. Doug plays and teaches drums. Matt has a lot of the same hobbies as me, and he likes to paint miniatures as well. Admin Elo's hobby is genealogy, and she has like a whole group of genealogy nerd friends that she shares info with. Admin V is coordinating a donation drive for her local men's shelter's winter warming station. So all y'all assholes need to stop wallowing in the loneliness that you allow yourselves to sit in and start developing some emotional maturity to deal with bad things happening to you. Bad things happen to everyone. It's how you react to them that matters. Resilience and perseverance are undervalued traits that every single person needs to learn. And I realize that some of your loneliness might be depression or something like it, but that's something that you can confront too. And not gonna lie, I've heard it said that women find it sexy when a man goes to therapy. Admin V went to therapy because one day she got really mad and couldn't turn the anger off. Her therapist taught her strategies that she still uses for dealing with difficult people in her life. Her therapist gave her language to describe what was happening to her. Admin V says it was the best money that she ever spent and totally worth it. She told me I had to say that if I did this rant. I've also done therapy, from talking to trained professionals to anger management to alternative forms of therapy with my fellow angry veterans. Speaking of anger, anger is not the only acceptable male emotion, and to be clear, it is an emotion. You can talk with someone, try to work out the bugs, develop some social hobbies, just continue to be angry and spin your wheels. Women and fucking nobody wants to be around that. You don't want to be like those alpha male numbnuts like Andrew Tate, am I right? I mean, the dude is a fucking weirdo, and I don't know how anybody considers him alpha when he has to traffic and rape girls to get laid. Women don't want to fuck him, and the dude's entire head looks like a fucking Muppet. There's fake it till you make it, but there's also a line, and past that line, you're just a comical fucking fraud. The fact that you're here with us and our fam says that you want connection. We hope that we're helping you with the frustrations in our country right now and giving you an outlet for that. Obligatory disclaimers. If you like the shirts or the hoodie that I wear in some of my videos, some of them, but not all of them, are available in the Sons of Liberty merch store, which is listed in the link tree in our TikTok and YouTube channel description. On YouTube, it's also in the video description. If you like our video content, then we'd appreciate it if you'd follow us on all of the other socials that we have, whichever ones that you've got. Yes, there's a Safe for Work OnlyFans. No, we don't use Twitter. Yes, we're on BlueSky. Yes, we're on Threads. What else? On TikTok and YouTube, we'd also appreciate it if you'd subscribe, like, and get notifications on our channel. A little bit of a different process on TikTok, but if you're on TikTok, you already know that. You can help us extend our reach by sharing our video content on all of your socials. You can help us beat the algorithm by leaving us a comment. 2 claps and a Rick gets fucking therapy, bro. Hashtag not sorry, not sorry. Woo! Oh, and you know what time it is?
And now it's time for the throw punch!